Okay, now we are going to chant shlokas. You can unmute yourself and say with me. Okay, close your eyes, hold your hands. Let's get connected to Sri Rama's energies. Sri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tatulyam Ramanama Varanane Apadam Apahartaram Dataram Sarvasampadam Lokabhiramam Sriramam Bhuyo Bhuyo Namamyaham Srirama Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Shri Hanuma Jaya Hanuma
Jai Hanuma,
Jaya Jaya Hanuma
Jai Jai Hanuma,
Om
Om
Shivaya
Shivaya
Gurave Namaha.
Namaha.
Bharata came from his grandfather's house and then he came to know his father was no more. So he was very upset with his mother's actions because only because of Kaikeyi, his death happened. Along with Shatrughna, Bharata, they both performed the funeral of his father. And then Shatrughna tried to punish Mandhara. She was the one who poisoned Kaikeyi's mind. So he wanted to punish Mandhara, but Bharata stopped him, as Srirama would not be pleased with those actions. That's why he stopped, even though he was angry with her, but he stopped punishing Mandhara. So after that, when they finished all the prescribed auspicious rites of their father's funeral, Bharata went and met king's counselors, and some of the citizens also came to meet him. As he entered the court, everybody stood up in respect. So he all met with the counselors, and then Sage Vasishta met Bharata. He said, Prince, the kingdom is without a head now, without a leader now. So Rama has gone to the forest. He will not be returned until 14 years are over. So ascend the throne and rule righteously and make us all happy. By hearing this, Bharata immediately stood up at once and said, Great sage, your words both surprised me and made me happy. I am grateful to you for your love and affection. But our way of life, the eldest brother is the one who has to run the family after the father is died. So Sri Rama is the eldest. So he has all the right to rule the kingdom. This is his kingdom. Who am I to rule this kingdom? I shall immediately go to the forest in search of Rama, and I will fall at his feet and bring him back to Ayodhya. everybody appreciated him because Bharata never wanted the kingdom. He always likes to help his brother. He didn't want to take the advantage of this situation. So the courtiers were all overwhelmed with joy to hear with these humble words of Bharata. So they applauded, and everybody appreciated him that he was so righteous. And Bharata said, I will live in the forest for 14 years and send Rama to Ayodhya. So get a road built to the forest and prepare a large army to accompany me. So he summoned the concerned officers. The counselors, the people blessed Bharata and said, let goddess Padma, the goddess of fortune, be with you. That is, Padma means Lakshmi. She sits in the Padmam. Padma means flower. So she's the goddess of money, wealth, and fortune. So let goddess Padma be with you. And then they said they will arrange the best engineers and guards to prepare the way. Workmen started working. At once, they repaired the uneven road, they removed thorny plants, they put up canopies for shade, they dug wells on the way, they planted beautiful flowers, plants. So soon the highway began to take shape. Ayodhya was very happy. All the citizens got ready to go to bring Srirama back. Citizens and queens, counselor, priests, they are all set out to the forest. They all reached the Ganga near Sringaberapura, where Guha lived. So we talked about Sri Rama made his first stop at Sringaberapura, where the leader was Guha. He gave the ride on boat to cross Ganga, right? So they also came to that point. Bharata, there in Ganga, he offered water to his father's soul. That is a kind of tradition. Usually, sons, they do offer water to their ancestors, or father or mother, whoever died, they offer water. So they put up tents there and they want to spend the night there. He learned that Bharata was camping there. So he said to his men, if Bharata's intentions are evil, he will kill us, for we are loyal to Rama. Then he will secure the kingdom by killing Rama. Let me talk to him and find out. I hope that Bharata will not trouble Rama. Then he came to Bharata and introduced himself. Guha came to Bharata and introduced himself. Bharata said, Guha, I am Sri Rama's younger brother. I have come in search of my elder brother Sri Rama. I wish to restore his kingdom to him. Do you know where he is now? Then these words greatly comforting to Guha, because he was expecting Bharata might be harming Sri Rama. But now, by hearing those words, he got very happy, and he also delighted at Bharata's nobility. He appreciated him. He said, Prince, rest here tonight. Early tomorrow morning, I will arrange for guides to assist you. Bharata said, the night Rama entered the forest, Sri Rama spent the night here with you, didn't he? Where did he sleep? He asked where Sri Rama slept in that area. Then Guha showed him the spot where Sri Rama and Sita, they slept. Guha also said they did not accept any food that day. I offered, they only drank the water of Ganga. And then they did not sleep on the bed I made out of swan feathers, but they slept on the grass, pointy grass. Bharata got so emotional because Rama was the prince of Ayodhya, but now he's sleeping on the grass that is also pointy. He was so worried that pointed grass would have hurted his back. he decided to sleep on the grass too from now on. Bharata also decided to sleep on the grass like this. And he also wants to wear cotton clothes like Sri Rama. And Bharata also doesn't want to eat any good food. He wants to eat only fruits and roots, whatever available in the forest. He thought Lakshmana is more fortunate. He has a good fortune of serving our older brother. The next morning, they woke up early. Guha ordered his men to have 500 ships ready. So Bharata and his army, all his relatives, boarded the ships. To see Sri Rama, all the ministers, some of the citizens, some army, Bharata and his three mothers, everybody started to see Sri Rama. They all came to the forest. So they all reached Prayag. We talked about Prayag, where Ganga and Yamuna, both rivers, meet. There, the sage Bharadwaja's ashram, his hut was there. So Bharata asked his soldiers to rest and himself proceeded to sage Bharadwaja's ashram. He just went alone to meet sage Bharadwaja. He left all his ministers there and all the others at a distance and went alone to the hermitage, following his Vasishta. Vasishta also went with Bharata to meet Bharadwaja. So sage Bharadwaja welcomed them. Bharata bowed to him and he paid his respects. After inquiring about everybody, Bharata said, I have come in search of Sri Rama, so I have to meet him. If you know where he is, please guide me. Then Bharadwaja said, you must be busy ruling your brother's kingdom, right? Which has come to you so easily. What's your motive in coming to this place? I hope you are not intended to harm Sri Rama, who has retired to the forest for 14 years to uphold his father's wish. So Bharata said, no, sage Bharadwaja, even holy people like you have such a bad opinion of me. I'm ruined indeed. I cannot even think of harming Rama. I'm very unhappy about my mother's actions in my absence. I have come to bow down at Sri Rama's feet and then take him back to Ayodhya. Please believe me and tell me about his whereabouts. Then sage Bharadwaja said, I'm just testing you. I know your mind. I'm just testing your intentions. You are worthy descendant of Raghu. Raghu is one of the forefathers of Sri Rama. He was one of the ancestors. He was a great king also. That's why Rama's dynasty became Raghuvamsha. It is called Raghuvamsha on the name of their ancestor. So Bharadwaja offered Bharata to stay there that night. Then Bharata politely rejected, as he had a big army and Bharata, he doesn't want to disturb the peaceful environment there. He didn't want to trouble sage Bharadwaja. So he rejected, but as sage Bharadwaja insisted, he had to stay back there at night. Sage Bharadwaja entered the hut and sat near the fire sanctuary, and then he invoked the divine carpenter Vishwakarma. He was the gods and goddesses carpenter. He builds palaces, homes. Even Ravana's palace built by Vishwakarma. So he invoked his energies. He invited him to build some great rooms, palaces for the army and the relatives of Bharata. And he also invited all the rivers of the world to flow to his ashram, carrying cool juices and wine. He also invoked Gandharvas, Apsaras to sing and dance. These are all divine beings. They all live in different planes in the universe. He also invoked Kubera, he's the richest one, for the beautiful gardens to appear there, and he invoked moon god to provide flowers and delicious food. Suddenly, magnificent palaces appeared there. All Gandharvas, Devas, Apsaras filled the ashram. All the citizens, army, they all enjoyed the delicious food, and they enjoyed all the entertainment they have provided. So as the dawn broke, that means morning, the early in the morning, everything disappeared. In the morning, Bharatha went and asked the Bhardwaja where Rama was staying. He said, 3.5 yojanas from here. One yojana is 8 miles. That means around 30 miles from here, in a lonely forest, stands the lonely mountain Chitrakoot. Bharata traveled towards Chitrakoot. The river Mandakini also flowing there along its northern flank. Rama is near that hill and that river, he said. So Bharadwaja, as Bharadwaja guided, Bharata and his army began to march to Chitrakoot. Bharata traveled towards Chitrakoot. They crossed many rivers, forests, hills, and then came to a vast forest. It was a very big forest that is called Dandakaranya. Dandakaranya means it's a very dense and deep forest. Bharata said to Vasishta, "Oh, respected Rishi, I think it seems this is the place where Rama says and mentioned by sage Bharadwaja. So there is Chitrakoot hill, and that is the river Mandakini. The silent forest now looks like as crowded as Ayodhya, because so many soldiers there, citizens there, so many people there. They came to forest, so it looks like Ayodhya. Soldiers went about the forest. At a distance, they saw smoke rising. They were searching for Rama, where he built his hut. So at one place, from the distance, they saw smoke rising, and they immediately returned to Bharata and informed him that there is some smoke coming, so somebody might be there. Then Bharata said, "Be alert and wait here. I shall go myself with Shatrughna, Sumantra, the minister, and Vasishta, Guha also." At that time, Srirama was roaming about that beautiful place with Sita and Lakshmana, enjoying the beauty of the nature. Rama was talking to Sita, and Rama said, "I feel so happy that I have done my duty to my father, and I also made Bharata happy." They saw beautiful Mandakini river there, swans, cranes, deers, elephants, they are enjoying themselves in the water. Some Maharshis, Rishis also taking bath. So Rama continued, "My forefathers, royal sages, declared that living in a forest is sweet and purifying, because living in the forest, that means living in the nature, will be very refreshing, and all the pure energy and pure beings around you, like innocent animals. That's why rishis, all the sages, they go to the forest. They can live peacefully, far from any temptations caused by the city life. Rama and Sita were also about to take a dip in the water. Then suddenly they noticed that all the animals were running in fear. So Srirama said, "Lakshmana, why are so many animals racing in fear? See if the hunters are chasing them." Then Lakshmana, he climbed a tree and he surveyed the surroundings. He saw Bharata and his army from distance. At once he climbed down and said, "Brother, Bharata is coming with soldiers. It looks like if this mother and son are not satisfied with banishing you to the forest, they still want to fight with you, and he wants to defeat you. Maybe that's why he's coming here with a big army." Then Rama said, "No, no, he's not like that. He will never wish anything like that." But Lakshmana said, "No, he's coming for the war. So let's drench this Chitrakoot with blood. We also thrash him." Then Srirama said, "How can I kill my own brother who is coming to see me? I don't want even the world at the cost of my brother's happiness." Thinking like, I believe Bharata is coming here with the permission of our father to offer the throne to me. And he might be very angry with his mother Kaikeyi, and he would never wish any harm to us. I don't understand why you are so mistrusting him like that. So he was taunting Lakshmana. Don't think about him like that. He's the very righteous one. Don't say any harsh words to him. If you say any harsh words to him, it will be like an insult to me. I will take it as a personal insult. So let's receive him. Let's welcome him affectionately. And just then Bharata arrived. He saw the hut Srirama living in. He saw Rama, Sita sitting on the altar, and he couldn't control his joy, happiness, grief, weeping all overwhelmed him simultaneously. He immediately came and fell at Rama's feet. Rama drew him towards himself and embraced him. Then Rama asked Bharata, "Dear child, what are you doing here in the forest? Why did you left the father alone? You are looking after him carefully, aren't you? Are you taking care of him well?" Rama also inquired about his mothers, everybody, because they are all stayed back. Only Bharata with his minister and Guha Vasishta, he came to see Rama. So Rama didn't know even his mother also came to the forest. So Bharata's voice was choking when Rama asked Bharata, "Tell me why you are wearing these cotton clothes, why your hair is like matted hair." So Sri Rama asked him to explain everything, why you are like this. You are not looking like a prince. Why are you like this? Then Bharata said, "Brother, O Rama, after you left for the forest with Lakshmana and Sita, our mighty father was heartbroken. He was not able to live in the separation of you and Lakshmana. So he left his body. Even before I could return from Kekaya kingdom, he left his body. He ascended to heavens. None of us, he has 4 children, but none of us was there with him at the time of death." So the news of his father's death shook Rama. He couldn't take it. Rama fainted. So Bharata frightened. When Rama regained his consciousness, they all recalled many enduring qualities of Dasharatha. Rama said, "What good was I to Dasharatha? I was not there even to cremate him. With father gone, I can't bear to return to Ayodhya even when my exile has ended." Then these 4 brothers offered water to his father. on the banks of the sacred river Mandakini. Now their father is one of the Pitrudevatas and they live in the world of ancestors that is called Pitruloka. Rama offered whatever he was eating in the forest to his father. He offered an oblation of Ingudi Pinda mixed with Badara fruit to his deceased father. Far away, Bharata's army heard the sound of their grief and they thought Bharata must have found Rama. They all rushed to see Rama. They found him at the hut. They asked Rama why he had left them. Vasishta and the three queens also followed the crowd. Kausalya got so emotional to see Rama living in the forest and in a small hut. Rama came and touched her feet respectfully and soothed her with his beautiful words. Then all the ministers, Bharata, everybody, they sat under a tree and discussed about what happens, what is going to happen to the kingdom, who is going to rule it. Is Rama coming back or not? Let's talk about it next Wednesday. Okay, do you have any questions for now? So why they have to offer water? Do anybody has that doubt? Do anybody have that question? Yeah, Lohit, Sai Lohit.
It's Sri Lohit. I know the answer to it.
Mm-hmm.
So that they can respect their ancestors.
Yeah, and
And
there are some traditions we have the soul is going to Pitruloka, that is ancestors' world. When they die on earth, the soul goes to Pitruloka. They stay there and bless their grandchildren, their children from there. Their timings are different. We have 24 hours in a day, but they have different timings. They don't have timings like us. So for them, our 1 year is 1 day for them. So we drink water like 3 or 4 times or 8 times a day. We drink water. Like that, we offer water to them every month. That means time to time, like in a day, 12 times, we have to offer water to them. And once in a year, like on their death anniversary, we have to offer their food. That is called pinda anna. And his soul comes as a crow and take that food we offer. That Pitrudevatas come in crow form and they take their food. That's what happens. So on his death anniversary, they are going to offer food. And every month, they are going to offer every new moon day, they have to give Jalatarpana. That means water, they have to offer water to the ancestors. So nowadays, I don't know how many people are following this, but at our place, my father, they all do all these things for their ancestors, for their father, mother, and all the ancestors. Leave. Let's chant Shanti Mantra. Close your eyes. Pull your hands. Say it with me. Asato ma Sadgamaya Tamaso ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amrutangamaya Om Shanti. 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 Thank you all for joining.
Bye.
Bye. Good night.
Good evening.
Say bye.
Bye. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.